What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and this is He Only Does Everything, Colin Moriarty.
Beyond, Greg.
Beyond, Colin. Guess what?
What's up?
First full year of the PlayStation Vita. It was here the entire year, every month, every day in the United States.
God bless the Vita.
God bless the Vita. May it forever behind these halls. I don't know. Tell me all about it. What's on tap for our nominations for PlayStation Vita Game of the Year?
So I think unlike PS3 and PS4, which have like pretty clear winners in my mind, I think the Vita has the biggest mix of games. I don't know who's going to win.
Anybody's race, they say.
Let's start with Tearaway.
Tearaway. Media Molecule.
Yep, Tearaway's from Media Molecule, a Sony-owned studio. They're responsible for Little Big Planet and that cute little Sackboy, but Sackboy's not in this game at all. This is a kind of a platformer with an open world kind of slant to it. Very tactile on the Vita, definitely made from the ground up for the Vita, which is not surprising.
It uses the front touch, the back touch, it maps your fingers, it uses the camera. It's a game that uses everything, which is rare on a PlayStation Vita game.
It is weird, and I'm very interested to see how this game react, or how gamers react to this game long term, because it just came out a couple weeks ago, and Sony's kind of pushing this game. It's the only really one of two first-party games that are coming out this year for Vita. Killzone was the other one, I think this is something special. Media Molecule is a great studio, and they're very quirky and they're very unique. And I think that they make games that give you pause because they're not they're not like anything else on the market.
Like cat paws?
Yeah, like cat paws.
Okay, great. What else you got for me on the PlayStation Vita?
Dragon's Crown.
Woo! Dr. Dragon's Crown. Now we're talking.
So Dragon's Crown's on PlayStation 3 as well, but on Vita, I think that it kind of feels more at home, and I think you agree there.
100%.
I like the PS3 version a little bit better because there's no slowdown on the Vita version, which is a bit of a problem.
You get 4 characters on the screen in the Vita version, you got problems.
But it's cool, like you can play it online, you can play it by yourself. It's a grinding, side-scrolling, very old-school RPG. Grueling difficulty, really, really beautiful. Perhaps with the exception of Muramasa, maybe the most beautiful game on Vita. I think it's a really special game. It sold exceptionally well, which I'm really excited about because hopefully we'll get a sequel. And I think that Dragon's Crown, for all of its controversy and all the things people wanted to talk about, was all about gameplay, and I think people realize that. It sold like 800,000 copies.
Sorry, great. What else?
Velocity Ultra.
Velocity Ultra?
Now, I'm leaning towards this game, Greg, from Velocity Ultra, from Future Lab. And this is a special kind of space shooter, puzzle game. It's hard to describe. You'll see it's probably going on your screen right now.
Probably, hopefully. Otherwise, it's just us.
And it's also on PlayStation 3, and I think that it's just a really, please stop doing that. I think it's a really, really, really fun game, and I remember playing it at a preview event and being like, okay, this is cool. It takes some time to get used to and really master, but it's so fast. And it's really pretty too.
Yeah, warping your from one side of the screen to the other, collecting the humans in their little captivity pods, and keeping to go, try to stay alive. It's great.
It's a really cool game. I'm kind of leaning towards that one actually. I think
you're not ready to cast your ballot yet, but that's what you might check on your box.
No, it's definitely up there. Killzone Mercenary. It's the next big game. This is from Guerrilla Cambridge, which is another Sony-owned studio. It used to be known as Sony Cambridge, and this is something a little different for them. They've been working on this game for a while. I think that this game has the with the exception of maybe Uncharted Golden Abyss, the most console quality to it in terms of a game that you might be able to expect to be playing with your
running off the Killzone engine. I mean, it looks like the Killzone we played already on PlayStation 3.
Yeah, and it's got a nice meaty campaign. It's cool. It's telling a different kind of story that you don't really care about. You're a mercenary and you're doing things for money, and everything you do earns you money in the game, which you can then use to buy new weapons and gear, which can then be transplanted online to play with your friends. So the Killzone Mercenary is a special game, and it really pushes the Vita. I don't know if you're going to see a game that pushes the Vita quite like that ever again.
Interesting. And your 5th and final nomination for PlayStation Vita Game of the Year.
Now this is a special one, Dragon, and please don't ever do that again. Guacamelee.
Ooh, Guacamelee, Drinkbox Studios.
Now, unlike Dragon's Crown, which I think kind of suffers a little bit compared to the PS3 version, Guacamelee is also on PS3 and Vita, but I think it's actually better on Vita. And this is just a Metroidvania platformer, non-linear, side-scrolling action game. Really, really fun. Really, really, really fun.
Beautiful, funny, it's great, it's colorful, it's got so many little jokes for you to go, whether it's the grumpy cat ad in the background in Spanish, or just the animations every time you get a new power, right, and something crazy pops up in screen in Technicolor.
It's very cool. I wish it was a little longer, but that's just because I wanted to keep playing it. You can beat it in like 6-7 hours. But this is a special game. Drinkbox is great. They did the Mutant Blob Attacks. The Vita launch game, and also on PS3, an earlier game. About a Blob, yes. And I think that this game is excellent. Again, a game that I think is begging for a sequel, and these guys have a lot of experience now on Vita. So I'm excited to see what they do next, but since we're in 2013, I think Guacamelee is definitely worth nominating for Vita Game of the Year and can possibly win it all.
Wow, big words from Colin Moriarty. Colin, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think the PlayStation Vita Game of the Year should be? Let us know in the comments, then make sure you share the video with your friends so they can come argue about the nominations in the comments with you, and you guys will never be friends again after then. There'll be a big problem of one of you has to go to the other house and get the DVDs you left there.